Hello, I'm Bee, and this is Bee's Intuition. And today, the tarot reading will be about what are you in the dark about right now or currently. So we're gonna see what is like being hidden, what is unclear, what is going on in the background that you are unaware of. I'm going to cast some light on the subject, I suppose. Sorry it's been so long since I've uploaded. You may or may not know that I am chronically ill, meaning that my body feels bad pretty much 24/7. And so I don't always have the energy because existing is hard. But anyways, so we're gonna see what is going on for you, what is hidden from you, what are you in the dark about right now. Alrighty. Okay. Car passing. I just have to wait for the noise to go away. Okay, so we have the Three of Cups, the Five of Swords, and the Three of Swords. Okay, there's been some sort of conflict in relation to a friend group potentially. Although there is the Three of Cups and the Three of Swords, which can lead me to believe that it could be mentioning some sort of third party. This doesn't have to be a person. This can be responsibilities, obstacles of the mind, limiting beliefs and all that. Something that is standing in the way of you and a connection potentially. So there could be those two things going on here for the collective. And actually, I'm more likely to say the latter, that this is potentially a third party relating to romance, because the Three of Swords deals quite heavily with the heart, and a lot of like heartbreak is attached to that card. So before I say that for concrete, for sure, let me just clarify a little bit of these cards. Okay, Three of Cups, please. Thank you. Okay. And to clarify the Three of Cups, we have the Two of Swords, Two of Wands. I knew what it was and I still said swords. The Death card, and the Chariot. So this is actually quite eye-opening for clarification of the Three of Cups. This speaks volumes. There are two out of the three cards that clarify the Three of Cups are major arcana. So these are major things that are happening. The Two of Wands is indicating that somebody... Ooh, I'm getting a story. And it's actually quite intense. So somebody is not happy right now with where they are at. They're looking for something else. And so they are shedding a part of themselves or their life, and they're transforming. And that transformation is leading to them coming towards you, towards the collective. That's what's being hidden from you right now. A transformation that leads to somebody coming towards you. Okay, that's pretty clear cut. I kind of like that. I like that the universe is kind of granting me with an easier reading today. That's what I appreciate. I appreciate you, Spirit. I do. Okay. Five of Swords. Please, thank you. Clarification. Okay, thank you. Alrighty. So for the Five of Swords, it is did the music come from? I don't know. Who's blasting their fucking music right now? For what reason? Anyway, okay, the Five of Swords is clarified by the Knight of Swords and the Emperor. Okay, so if there was conflict in the past, somebody is very much determined to come forward to communicate something, to shed truth. Says, I cannot talk today. Somebody's looking to shed some light on the truth, and they're coming in with communication very quickly. And they are showing up as the Emperor. So this is somebody that is quite in their power, established, somebody that's well respected, very powerful, very influential, and they know what they want. And it seems like it's you. Maybe they're trying to, like, you know, repair these conflicts from the past, potentially. If there's any past conflicts that happened, it seems like they want to repair that. Okay, Three of Swords, please. Thank you. Anything else for the Three of Swords, please, and thank you. Ooh, very, very interesting. Okay, so the Two of Pentacles came out sideways, but it's going in the opposite direction of what I would say is going forward, because I read the sideways cards in a specific way. If they're pointing this way, like this, then that means it's something that is propelling you forward in a good way. And if it's facing this way, it indicates to me that it is holding you back in some way. So with the Three of Swords here, there's a lack of balance that is holding you back. The Judgment card came out in the reverse as well to clarify this Three of Swords. So if there was heartbreak here, it wants to come back into balance. And the Judgment card is indicating, sorry, there's sirens going on. Okay, maybe that's it. So the Judgment card being in the reverse is saying that there is transformation that it needs to take place here, and like a rebirth of some sort, or that's maybe what this person wants, is like a rebirth or a restart of the connection that they share with you. But I feel like somebody here is hesitant about that restart, rebirth, that transformation, moving into like the next phase of life or the next phase of this connection. So I'm getting potentially that the collective that I am tapping into, you may be in the position of not wanting that new beginning. You might be closed off to it. Okay, so yeah, because of the lack of balance with the Two of Pentacles coming out sideways, I think that this connection needs to be balanced out in some way before you can consider, or this is how you're perceiving things, is like, if this comes forward, you have this past of heartbreak with this person, and so as a result of that, that created some sort of imbalance. And that imbalance needs to become balanced in order for you to feel comfortable enough to reopen this with this person. Yeah, so that seems pretty clear cut. What else is being hidden from the collective right now? Thank you. Thank you. Ooh, that's a spicy one. That's a spicy meatball. Okay. So, what else you don't see? Oh, I didn't realize two cards came out. But anyways, the Devil card came out, as well as the Daughter of Swords. And so that is the Page of Swords. Bro, I just got a download. this person, the Devil card, especially when it comes to relationships, can indicate obsession of some sort. The Page of Swords is commonly referred to as the stalking card. So, if you catch my drift with that, somebody is keeping their eye on you. And maybe in not the healthiest of ways. Or it could be, I don't want to, because I hate to like kind of say those sort of things with like any amount of certainty, especially when it has more of a negative message, because like you can also perceive this as being somebody that happens to think about you a lot because they're very passionate about the connection they share with you. So this could be somebody that's thinking about you a lot, and thinking about you a lot causes them to want to look you up and see what you're up to and investigate you a little bit. So let me clarify those and see what other information regarding that we can see. Okay, so the Devil card, please. Ooh, this one really wanted to come in. The Four of Wands. This person that's all they're thinking about right now is union with you, the collective. The Four of Wands also can indicate twin flames, if that's something you believe in. But the Four of Wands typically shows a celebration of union, coming together, building something with somebody. Yeah, they really want this new beginning with you. They want to celebrate being together. They want to be together. And I think this is sort of on loop in their mind right now. What else, please, in regards to the Devil? Please and thank you. In regards to the Devil card, what do we have? Oh, yeah. This is also very interesting now. This popped up. Seven of Wands. And this further clarifies the Devil card. The Seven of Wands, well, let me just tell you, before I even got into this reading, the Seven of Wands kept popping up for me while I was shuffling beforehand. The Seven of Wands is a very strong energy right now, just saying that, because that card really wanted to come out while I was shuffling. It kept popping up. So Seven of Wands is all about somebody being successful in an endeavor, especially if something looks impossible or nearly impossible. They are determined to I'm just gonna say it. This is what's coming to mind. They're determined to have their way with this connection. I don't think that it's in a... Okay, so it might be in a slightly selfish way because this is clarifying the Devil card. Oh, and also the Devil card can indicate like Capricorn. So that could be a sign for you. We also have Scorpio and Cancer and Aries. Those are the major ones that are coming out right now. But yeah, so the Seven of Wands is indicating that this is somebody that may even feel like they have competition to battle. Like, you might be somebody that's very popular or somebody that like attracts a lot of attention, so they may see the obstacle of other people, and so they're like willing to battle other people in order to have this union with you. I feel like they are to the point where they're willing to do almost anything to be with you. Alrighty. Well, let's clarify the Page of Swords. Let's see what's going on with that. Thank you. Okay. Immediately, Queen of Cups pops right out. Yeah, so. Oh, that's actually kind of sweet. They got so much love for you, dude. Oh, by the way, I'm sorry if that word triggers anybody. I just use it as a general neutral term. I probably should work on that, but anywho. And with the feminine energy that's showing up here, because the Page of Swords in this deck is represented by the Daughter of Swords, and then there's the Queen of Cups. They may see you as a divine feminine. Somebody that's very kind, loving, caring, giving. Very much at peace within yourself. What else to clarify the Page of Swords here? Please and thank you. Okay, thank you. Oh, damn. Okay, I did not mean to take this many, but we'll go with it. We'll roll with it because it's probably trying to tell me a story. Two of Swords. Three of Pentacles. Knight of Wands. Ten of Cups. King of Wands. Seven of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, the Hierophant and the Lovers. So, yeah, this person's serious about you. They know who they choose, and that is you. And they potentially want union with you. This can indicate like traditional commitments such as marriage. Not to say that this person's gonna come out of the gate with that. I'm sure like they want to build something before that with you. So this is quite interesting. So with the Two of Swords, I see them being in their head and having to decide between what path they want to take. But I feel like they know. That's so weird because it's like I feel like they know deep down what they want because like the cards are pretty much saying that. And then with the Three of Pentacles again, well, again, there's the three, so that can indicate a third party situation, but not necessarily. It can also just be indicating that this person really wants to build with you, wants to build something stable, something long lasting. With the Knight of Wands following that, I see that they are moving into a place of action and passion. They feel passion here. And maybe that passion is what's kind of motivating them to come towards you. Maybe that passion is giving them the energy even to come towards you. The Ten of Cups, they see you as like their complete fulfillment in terms of emotionally and in love. They see that they could have it all with you, like picture perfect outcome, family, house, rainbow, cups. You know, it's a very happy card. So yeah, it's kind of like idyllic. I think that they see you as the ideal partner for them. With the King of Wands, I feel like this person wants to be in their power when they approach you. With the Seven of Pentacles, I feel like there may be like this fear of like, you may take one look at them and, you know, say like, oh, you know, like this person isn't worth the investment. And I think that's what they fear. It's also funny that the King of Wands shows up there because the King of Wands is also at the bottom of the deck here, represented as the Father of Wands. So I think that they feel quite a lot of passion for you. And that passion is causing them to want to step into this like sort of leader role or this like, you know, divine masculine role really, where they're like action oriented. Because like if you're in your divine feminine, I feel like they want to be the counterpart to that, which would be embodying the divine masculine. Also, this is regardless of gender. You can take it any way you want to. Yeah. Or maybe they're worried that you will see them as a work in progress. Like not quite there yet. Not quite up to part. And that could also just be their own insecurity. And that could be what's causing them to kind of be in their mind, like trying to like decide before they come towards you. But since they're represented by the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Wands, this is a lot of action. Those are the two fastest moving cards for the Knights. Yeah. So this could be approaching you quite soon if this person finally gets around to overcoming those mental obstacles and potentially insecurities. Yeah, because again, the Ten of Cups, they see everything with you. They want that. So what else is hidden? Please and thank you. What else is hidden? Please and thank you. Okay. Anything else? Nope. So, the Empress. That's quite cute, and that goes exactly with what I was just saying. You're embodying the divine feminine. So, that's like the Empress. That's like what the Empress represents, really. Represents Venus. Libra, Taurus are two signs that the Empress can represent, and Venus is like their planet, I believe. And it's very quite perfect, really, because they were represented, this person coming towards you was represented earlier as the Emperor. And so, yeah, divine masculine, divine feminine coming together, creating almost like a power couple sort of dynamic. That's quite beautiful and quite powerful. So, yeah. That's why they want to like step up. They want to come towards you. They see that you're a catch. They see that you're in your power. And they want to like come towards you and offer you something here. The Moon card is at the bottom of the deck, so it's like you're still in the dark about this. You may not even see this coming, to be quite honest. Yeah, because if you're in the dark about this right now, I have a feeling that you don't know what's coming. Especially with the Moon card, because the Moon card is all about pretty much what this reading is about. Is very much represented by the Moon card. It's mysteries, the unknown, what is in the shadows, or what is in the dark that you don't see. Can also do with fears. So let me clarify this Empress card. Actually, for some reason, I feel really called to look behind this card here. So let's see. Six of Cups. So Six of Cups is indicating to me, let me just tap into that real quick. Yeah. This could be somebody that you have a past with of some sort. Doesn't mean that it has to be a romantic relationship, or an ex, I mean. But it could be somebody that, from your past, somebody that you most likely have good and fond memories of. There's like a sense of nostalgia attached to that card. So, yeah, this could be even somebody that you wanted to be with and it didn't work out. So it's like a second chance here from the universe. Okay, let's clarify the Empress. I kid you not. I can't make this up. This just popped out, the Moon card from this deck. And I still have the Moon card at the bottom of this deck. So they are working in silence right now. They also could be seeing you as a mystery. Oh, you know what? If you're single, they may not know that you're single, is another part of that. Like I feel like they don't know what you have going on right now. And that's probably what's causing those fears, because it's the unknown, Like, they don't see it. They don't see it clearly. They don't see you clearly. But you have such an alluring energy that they can't help but come towards you. So it's like maybe they're overcoming those fears to come towards you. Please clarify the Moon card. Please and thank you. Page of Pentacles. So yeah, they want to explore some beginning in stability they want to maybe build something. There's like offer to like explore building together. Um, so especially because it's the page that's coming out right now, it seems like this could be like a very small offer. And not to make that like less meaningful or anything, but like I think that's only appropriate, especially if like this person has been sort of in the dark for a while and you don't really, you might not know this person very well, even if you have that like past relationship or something. And so like they don't want to freak you out by coming towards you with all this energy of being like, oh my god, I want to be with you. Let's be together forever, you know? I think they're gonna start out slow and start out like kind of small and be like, you know, most likely the energy that I'm getting with the pages are like smaller offers, you know, but I see it as maybe even just like, hey, you want to have a chat sometime, or you want to get together as friends and I don't know, uh, build a friendship first and foremost, and then maybe go from there. So it's like, also at the bottom of the deck is the Eight of Pentacles. So they see this as something that's worth working towards. This is something that they want to work. They want to put in the hard work for that, for there to be a payoff. They see that they see this as being worth the investment. I feel like there's something else with that message, so let me just get another card. Thank you. Page of Pentacles, Empress. Okay, so the Hierophant that we saw earlier, that came out with the Seven of Swords. So, the Hierophant is about as I was picking up the cards, the Lover's card just happened to fall out, but I'm not going to take that because I wasn't trying to get another card out. So, the Hierophant typically indicates more traditional values, maybe potentially more of an old-fashioned view of things. And then the Seven of Swords is actually, although it can be speaking about somebody that's acting, you know, sort of suspiciously, trying to get away with something, trying to be sneaky, it doesn't always have to be that, though. It can be indicating that there's a need to kind of think outside the box and get creative about how they approach something. So it's almost as if they're like seeing with the Hierophant, there's also that union that I talked about, like a traditional sense of commitment, sort of like a marriage. So with that, I am getting, they see that potential here, but I feel like they want to stand out to you. They want to do something that helps them stand out from, you know, the rest of the options that they believe you have. And I feel like being sort of old-fashioned and traditional, I feel like they feel like that's not the winning game plan. I feel like they feel like they need to think outside the box. They need to get creative because, like, maybe you're a very unique person and maybe, like, the old, like, pickup lines or whatever don't really work on you. Because, again, you're in your power. You're showing up as the Empress. And so you're quite powerful, and I think you're very unique because this person wants to adjust their game plan to kind of like better, like, yeah, thinking outside the box, trying to be creative, trying to be more unique in their approach. Okay, also at the bottom of the deck is the Three of Swords, which is interesting because we had the Three of Swords showing up earlier. I'm gonna just see what's behind that. Page of Cups, yeah. So there could have been some sort of heartbreak here, but with the Page of Cups underneath, it's indicating that this heartbreak is leading to a new beginning, and quite possibly a beginning in love. You know, that's what I'm getting more than anything from this. We also have Pisces, Taurus as well for signs. Yeah, so you have quite a bit of the signs here. Um, all right, so I'm going to see. You know what? I'm going to ask the cards, how is this person going to be approaching you? Because they clearly seem very much determined to come towards you. They're thinking about doing something outside the box, like kind of thinking in a more unique way, more, I'm getting personalized, the word personalized. So it's like they want to make it special. They want to make it specific to you as an individual. So yeah, how are they showing up for the collective, please and thank you? How are they showing up for the collective, please and thank you? Thank you. Alrighty, so you gotta be kidding me. Sometimes these cards make me laugh so hard because like they're just so perfect. Like the way that they come out is just like I can't even like I couldn't make this up even if I tried, you know? The Magician. So they want to manifest you. They're working to manifest you. And I think that that manifestation comes with them stepping into their power. And yeah, like the Magician is somebody that's mastered the 4 elements here, like the swords, pentacles, cups, and wands. So it's like, they've had experiences, and those experiences have led them to become more powerful within themselves. Okay, and then the 7 of Pentacles, which is funny because we had the 7 of Pentacles earlier. So, yeah, you know what? I think they're actually putting in the work on themselves to get into this Magician position for you so that they can approach you and actually feel like they have something to offer you here. The Son of Wands indicates the Son of Wands is represented in this deck, and it's also known as the Knight of Wands, which we had earlier. So there's a lot of confirmation in this reading here. That means the energy is very intense. So this is probably something that's going to be happening soon for you. Yeah, because Spirit's saying, I said what I said, I said what I said, I said what I said. Yeah, so Spirit knows what's going on. Yeah, so the Knight of Wands is all about coming forward with passion and like maybe a passionate communication, a message of passion of some sort, maybe letting you know how they really feel. Because I feel like, you know, they see you as their dream person because that's what they want to manifest here. They see you as like, you know, the ultimate partner, and they're willing to put in the work. They're willing to do the things on themselves that make them this empowered emperor, this empowered magician, because they want to be right for you, you know? At the bottom of the deck is the Tower card. So this is going to be shaking things up quite a bit for you. Yeah. There's like this suddenness as well. It's like suddenly turbulent, but that turbulence isn't always a bad thing. You know, like, hey, like you can meet the love of your life tomorrow. That would be shaking things up, but it would be positive. But your life might be like completely different after meeting them. You know what I mean? So sometimes the Tower moments can seem scary, or, you know, especially when they're represented in cards, they can look a little bit scarier than the reality of it. And not to mention that there are Tower moments that look really scary in the moment when you're experiencing them, but in hindsight, you're like, oh, that was so necessary for my growth. So, okay. And behind the Tower card at the bottom of the deck is the King of Cups. So that's pretty funny because you showed up as the Queen of Cups earlier for this person. So they want to be your divine match in every way. They really do. They want to like be that person for you. They just want to be your person, you know? They want to be your person. They want to step into that role and feel like they're deserving of you and this connection. So let me clarify these, the Magician card, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands. Excuse me. Okay, so the Magician, please. The Magician, please. Oh, I feel like I always like have issues with my jewelry just like going wonky on me when I don't even realize it. Oh, okay. Magician? Oh my goodness, okay. Alrighty. Let's see. Oof. That's what I'm talking about. We got the Seven of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles to clarify the Magician. This is somebody that might have had at some point like had options, or they were like trying to make certain choices, but not everything was clear, not everything was as it seemed. But with the Ten of Pentacles, they see stability with this connection. They see something that is worth building. The card fell again. Sorry about that. Let me try and rearrange myself. Okay. Okay. So the card is coming out in the reverse now, so I'm thinking that maybe that's what it meant to be. What it meant to be? What it was meant to be. Okay. So, the reversal. Yeah, I'm feeling like that's what it's supposed to be in the reverse. So, okay. So, they're showing up as the Magician. That Magician is clarified by the Seven of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Upright, this is all about like, you know, building generational wealth, even like building stability, like to the greatest amount you can in a connection. But in the reverse, it's like there could be fear attached to the power that this connection has. And that could be causing them to be unsure, because I think that they're worried here that maybe you're not what you seem to be, or what they perceive you to be. Even though I feel like they see you as their like divine match here, and somebody that they can build an entire life with and be happily ever after with. But I feel like, yeah, they're worried that it's not not everything is as it seems, is kind of this card energy right now. So it's like they're worried that you may not be as they perceive you to be. And that is leading to feelings of conflict within them. And yet they're still manifesting you, because they're showing up as the Magician. I'm going to clarify that Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Excuse me. Sorry, my hair is absolutely a mess, but as I mentioned, chronically ill. Oh, Jesus. Excuse me. Okay. Yeah, okay. It's Five of Cups. Oh, okay. So it's like, it's almost like because they hold you in such high regard, they're so worried about coming forward because they're going to be heartbroken if it doesn't work out. They're going to be heartbroken if you're not who you seem to be. And like, I feel like they're almost afraid of like putting in this so much effort on themselves, putting in like all of this work to be the person that is, you know, sort of like your compatible partner here. And if it didn't work out after all that effort, I feel like they're going to be rather devastated, quite depressed. I think it's because of like how much weight you hold in their mind and in their soul. Like you weigh so heavily on them because it's so important, you know? Okay. Let's keep going. Please clarify the Seven of Pentacles, please. Seven of Pentacles, please and thank you. Seven of Pentacles, please and thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, let's see. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, wow, okay. Three of Wands, clarifying the Seven of Pentacles here. The Hermit. So this indicates Virgo, if that's an applicable sign for you. Six of Pentacles. So the Three of Wands is all about like them seeing this as the right time to do this. The right time to come towards you. I think that they've taken the time out to be in this hermit mode. They've wanted to work on themselves, and I think that they have. They've kind of like spent some time internally. Maybe even trying to decide whether this connection is worth going towards or not. This hermit character here is holding a lamp, and in the lamp is like the guiding star for them. But this is all about their internal guiding star. So it's like tapping into their intuition, really acknowledging, you know, what direction they want to move in. Is that direction right for them? And I feel like they're deciding that it is. And this is the right time to do it because of the Three of Wands. That's all about like, you know, it's now or never practically is really the message I'm getting with that, is like, it's now or never. And I feel like this person has like built up themselves. They may not be perfect. I do sense that, you know, they may still have some insecurities and some concerns about like if this goes wrong, but I think they're much more confident about this now, and they're much more confident about this connection, and they want to give to it with the Six of Pentacles. So clearly they know that this is worth investing in on a very spiritual level, it feels like, especially with the Hermit. And also the Hermit also deals with like gaining some sense of enlightenment through spending time alone, isolating, and kind of focusing on themselves and their intuition and stuff, and maybe even the connection to the divine. So it's like, it's almost like everything is sort of pointing to you. You are their guiding star, you know, like, so they're just naturally wanting to go towards you. They think that this is the right time to give towards this, and so they are. That's really what's coming out right now. Let's see what else for the we'll clarify the Knight of Wands. So Five of Wands. Okay, so I'm getting that they are potentially afraid of battling other people to kind of get through to you. I feel like they envision like us. It's just a funny kind of image I'm getting, but it's almost like they picture in their mind a sea of opponents. Like there's just a line out the door waiting to date you, and it's like they're prepared for battle with those people. They're like, this is worth it. I'm gonna fight for this, you know? Like it means that much to them that they're willing to fight with other people if, like, you know, those people are standing in their way between this person and you. If there are other like suitors for you around, I feel like they're like, yeah, I'm gonna like I don't think there's like any I should clarify, I don't mean like actually battling these other suitors, but rather just like putting in the effort to stand out so that you choose them over those other people. Yeah. And the wands really indicate that this person is quite fiery. And I think we kind of saw that too with the Emperor, you know, them coming up as the Emperor. They're quite a fiery, spunky spirit. And I think that they like a challenge, is what I'm hearing. They like a challenge. I don't know how to feel about that, especially the way that I phrased that, like they like a challenge, because like that makes me think that maybe they might just be into you for the challenge of it and not for legitimate reasons. Especially with the Knight of Wands. yeah, with this being connected to the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Wands can sometimes be a sort of flaky character in that way, coming in with a lot of passion really quickly and then leaving with a lot of passion quickly, you know? Like, sometimes if you don't take the time to build a connection with another person and they just rush in, you know, that connection can end just as quickly as it started without the proper foundation. But they do want to build a foundation. The Three of Pentacles came out earlier. They want to build a foundation. But let me just clarify this further, this Knight of Wands energy, because I want to make sure that this person is in it for the right reasons. Oh, goodness. They're popping out. Okay. Okay. Oh, geez, yeah. Yeah. Well, this is clear cut. Eight of Swords. Typically talking about overthinking a situation, being stuck in your head, feeling like there's no way out. Strength card. This represents Leo. That may be a specific sign for you. And then the Two of Cups. So, my hands keep faltering. They may be fidgety when you talk to them. If you talk to them in person, they may be fidgeting with their hands. They can't control their hands. Anyways, honestly, I kind of like how this came out. The Eight of Swords followed immediately by the Strength card just says, like, this person is stuck in their head. I think they're overthinking this connection, but they want to be strong. They want to step up to the plate and be strong, overcome those mental obstacles that they're battling within themselves. And they want to come towards you because they love you. That's really what the Two of Cups indicates. Like, this is a partnership. This is two people sharing their hearts with one another, their love. Yeah. So I guess I stand or sit corrected, because I don't think this person is just coming in for the short term, yeah. The short term. I don't see that happening, because there are feelings here. And I guess we did see that earlier too, that they do have quite a bit of feelings for you. So I wouldn't be too worried about that. Obviously, your situation will be specific to you. You know best. Trust your intuition always. Especially if you feel like this person may be a player. You know, trust those instincts, question them, ask the right questions that you want to know, get that clarification. What exactly are they looking for? It might be a question that you want to ask. Okay. Also, I'm getting my eyes drawn to the lion head above these two figures here with the wings. And that, again, Leo is represented with the lion, so pretty strong Leo energy. But Leo is also a very confident sign, you know, according to stereotypes. So it could be that they're just embodying that Leo courage, that Leo strength and determination. Yeah, it may be that they're being called to embody their Leo side, I guess, you know, being more confident, approaching this with optimism and determination is really a big word that I'm getting. It's like they're determined to make things happen. And yeah, they want to share with you at the end of the day. They want to have this partnership. They want to share their feelings with you. And they hope that you reciprocate as well, because this is all about reciprocal feelings. This person doesn't want you to not feel the same way for them. And that's probably what's causing them that, like, mental conflict and that, you know, worry here about things not working out, you know? It's like they care so much about this that it's like they just, you know, it's like if and when they approach you, it's very much along the lines of like, oh, please let them like me back, you know? Like, I feel like they're kind of like crossing their fingers, just hoping for the best, you know? Like, oh, please, like, you know, it's like Like they have all these feelings, all of this stuff building up under the surface, and I feel like they're just hoping for like even just a smidge of hope, you know, from you. Especially because you're like embodying this divine feminine energy. I feel like they're probably like, they have so many other options. Like, what if they don't choose me, kind of thing. But I think that this is probably mostly based out of fear and not really reality. Sometimes our feelings can work like that, and our overthinking can also help that as well, or add to that, or add to that. I mean, that feeling of, you know, fear and concern about those types of things. But you're a very kind person, especially because you're embodied by the Queen of Cups and the Empress card. These are feminine characters that are very much full of compassion and love. And they are embodying a sense of power within their own, but like they're both very compassionate and loving energies. So I think that, you know, even irregardless of if you like don't end up not feeling feelings for this person when they approach you, I feel like you're going to be quite kind and understanding and empathetic towards this person. And I don't think you're going to be like just shutting them down immediately and being like, you know, I don't think you're going to like slam the door in this person's face or anything, but I think there is a part of this person that kind of fears that, and that could be why they haven't approached quite yet, is because they're still kind of overcoming that fear. It's like this like this little fear in the back of their mind that's like, you know, I could go forwards full speed ahead, you know, go towards this person, but like, what if it doesn't work out? What if things aren't as they appear to be? What if this is just all in my head, is like a word that, or a phrase, I mean, that they're bringing to mind right now. I do feel like there is a sense of like, what if this isn't meant to be, or like, what if I just built up this idea of them in my mind that doesn't really exist, or like, what if I kind of made this into something that isn't a true connection? It's like all of their worst fears are kind of bubbling up to the surface and kind of holding them back and stopping them from approaching you. And that is what needs to change first and foremost for them to be able to come towards you. Because like once they unlock that, once they remove that obstacle of their fears and their overthinking and all of that that's like blocking them, I feel like it's going to be much easier for them to come forward and express themselves properly. And I think they are taking the time to do that, especially because they showed up as the Hermit card. And so, yeah, I think that they are working on themselves and those insecurities and those fears and those racing thoughts and whatnot. It seems like they're very much determined to get past that. And they're taking the proper time to sort of fully consider their feelings and the situation before taking that action towards you. You know, and with them showing up as the Knight of Swords as well as the Knight of Wands, and you had the Knight of Wands twice, so this person is thinking very passionately about you. So they could be coming towards you with, you know, a passionate message of some sort. So it's like I'm getting specifically a sense of enthusiasm, a sense of optimism, because that's kind of like the fiery characteristics, really, is like optimism and forward-moving energy. And enthusiasm. Okay. So let me just see what we need for like advice or closing thoughts. Okay. So your advice is the Ace of Cups here. And this is also final closing thoughts as well. So, Ace of Cups clearly indicates to me, at least, just to keep your heart and your mind open during this time. I think, yeah. On the traditional Ace of Cups, usually it's like a hand holding the cup, and the cup is like overflowing with water, like a fountain. And that the water is representative of emotions and love and feelings. So they could have a lot of feelings for you. And I mean, that's kind of what this whole reading is about, isn't it? Gucci? Okay. Okay. So just keep your heart open. Be receptive and loving as you already are. I feel like there's another message with this Ace of Cups. I don't know why I feel like there's something else with this. I'm going to clarify. So this deck doesn't want to clarify. Let me see if the other deck wants to clarify. Please clarify for the Ace of Cups, please. Clarify for the Ace of Cups, please. Okay, so the Ace of Cups is clarified by the Mother of Pentacles, otherwise known as the Queen of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles as well, clarifying the Ace of Cups. Yeah, so I see you embodying this Queen of Pentacles energy. Being kind, giving, receptive, friendly. You're like in a grounded, calm place, I feel like, when this person approaches you. The Four of Pentacles. There might be some sort of message here about holding too closely to something or holding too closely to a certain outcome. Let me clarify the Four of Pentacles real quick. Thank you. Okay, thank you. I swear I can. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna go for it. Four of Pentacles clarified by the Tower card and the Empress card. You have shown up two times as the Empress. You are a baddie. I almost said the other kind of bad bee, but you too. Schwerin, probably not the best idea. This connection's going to rock your world. It's happening out of nowhere here. But like you're in such a like boss mode, you know? Like you're so in your power. You're not bothered. Like you're like grounded, secure, abundant, beautiful, you know? You're just like in your power when this person comes towards you. but there is things shaking up quite a bit. This is causing things to shake up quite a bit. But I feel like it's nothing you can't handle because you're embodying the Empress here. So yeah. Also, I really like your energy because of like it feeling quite secure and stable and grounded. You've probably been working on your spiritual growth for some time now. Um, you know what? There's something about this Tower card that keeps speaking to me. Before I do that, bottom of the deck, Sun card. This, what is being kept in the dark right now, what you don't see, is going to come to light. That's what the Sun card is all about, shedding light on something that you don't see clearly. Clarify this Tower card, please, thank you. Thank you. Queen of Swords. So you're also discerning here. Okay, I see now. So with the Four of Pentacles, I said that there's probably something about holding too closely to a certain type of outcome, and I feel like this person may be sort of like that right now. They may be like wanting to approach you with a specific intention, and if things don't immediately go how they planned, I feel like there could be a sense of like disappointment that might kind of shake things up for them. They might be a little insecure if they, you know, approach you and they have like these, you know, ideas of like, you know, wanting to get married and live happily ever after, and you're like, whoa, slow down, because like I feel like that's kind of what the Queen of Swords is all about right now. It's like, okay, I see you, but you gotta calm down. You might even take some time to even think about this, you know? You might even be like, I see like you, and I see you have these feelings, and you know, I understand that. I'm compassionate towards that, but I need some time to take a step back and really determine like what I want to do here. So you may put some boundaries up, but I feel like they're very healthy boundaries. And okay. So there's like this message I'm getting right now about like not necessarily that they're a disaster when they come towards you, but I feel like they have a certain type of unstable isn't quite the word, because it's not scary. It's not a scary energy. It's just maybe like spur of the moment. And this could be how you're perceiving it, is like this energy coming towards you could be sort of a spur of the moment, sort of like not well thought out in your eyes. And so you're like, okay, this is a little too much. Slow down, like catch your breath. We'll figure this out. Yeah, because you're in the Empress mode. You're like, I'm not going to be rushed into a decision before I know what I want, or before I fully look into the situation. Like, I want to put in the effort to make sure that this is something that I actually want before agreeing to it, you know? And I feel like that's a completely responsible and mature way to approach this. And maybe that person, the person that's approaching you with this, like, love offer or whatever, they may be a little bit, like, sad about that, you know? They might be a little bit like, oh, okay. I feel like they're going to be understanding, but I feel like it's going to be like almost like, I don't think they're going to see it quite as a rejection, um, unless they think that you're just being polite. Maybe they think that you taking a step back is really you trying to avoid turning them down, but I don't think that that's the case. I think you just need some time to really think about this, make sure that it's really what you want. Um, is this person a good match for you? Are you too compatible? Like, there's things to consider before just jumping into this. So I think you are doing that. And maybe that can be slightly discouraging to them, but not like, I don't think like in a super bad way. I think it's just like, they're just like, oh, okay. Like, disappointed, but like not completely defeated. I feel like they're kind of like backing up, giving you that space, but maybe in a more reluctant sort of way. Like, I would like things to be moving faster right now, but I'm gonna respect that you need time to figure this out, and so I respect you. I'm gonna take a step back and let you do that. And at the bottom of the deck is the Nine of Cups. So yeah, you're an independent person. You're very much content with who you are, where you are at in life. You have the ability to fulfill yourself emotionally. Yeah, so I feel like you need to take the time to really consider this fully before just accepting their offer immediately. I feel like, especially if you're super independent and like perfectly contented with yourself, it's almost like, okay, but like, do they fit in with my life? Do they fit in with my life goals? Do they fit in with the lifestyle that I'm trying to live? The future that I want for myself? Do they fit into that? Are we compatible in that way? I think that there is a lot to consider, that you want to consider when this person comes towards you. And so you're going to take the time out to do that. Take the time to really decide and determine that for yourself. And then I feel like you're going to communicate with that. Communicate that answer that you find within yourself. And you're going to communicate that with the person that approaches you. At the bottom of the other deck is the Six of Swords? Six of Swords. Yeah. Six of Swords. So yeah, actually this is quite perfect for this reading, because like, they want to come out of the darkness into the light. They want to shed light on this. They want to go from like even maybe a slightly sadder place. They want to go from that to a happier place. So they might just be like a little bummed out at first if it's not an immediate yes, but you want to take the time to make sure that this is actually good for you. So you're doing everything right. I think that this person might just be a little bummed out at first, but I think they're going to ultimately understand, and they're just going to hope for the best. They're going to just hope that there's, a clearer future, a brighter future between the two of you. So yeah, I actually really, really like this reading a lot. Your energy is immaculate. You are grounded. You are connected to the divine. You know who you are. You're embodying a sense of confidence that is like, makes you glow, You're just in your power, looking beautiful, looking divine, and this person cannot help but come towards you. And when you act responsibly and you take the time to consider this fully, that person probably will be a little bit bummed out because it's not an immediate yes, but I think that that's exactly what you need to do in order to make sure that you're not wasting that person's time and that person's not wasting your time. because it's important to consider those things fully before jumping into them. So you're doing everything right. And I think this person understands that, because they're also in a very mature state of mind. Even if they do have that initial sense of like disappointment with it not being an immediate yes, I feel like they're ultimately going to understand because they understand where you're coming from. They're showing up as the emperor, so they really want to be your divine match. And so this can also lead them to have that time of reflection on their end as well. And that could be very necessary for the both of you in order for you to both kind of like balance out so that you're on the same wavelength, so that you can come together and really like, you know, for things to work out really well. You know, there needs to be preparation, there needs to be consideration. I think you're both doing that. Yeah, you're gonna both be doing that. You're gonna both be doing what you need to do in order to make this the best possible outcome for all parties involved. And I think that that's beautiful. And this is going to be coming to light very soon because of the swords and the wands coming up so strongly. Swords being the fastest moving knight can be a matter of days. The wands can be a matter of weeks, depending. And so you may find it anywhere within that time frame. Although timing with tarot is sort of like not the most reliable, I will say that, because the thing is, energies are always evolving, changing, growing. People and their free will, all of these things come together and cause variables. So it's not as clear cut as saying, oh yes, this person is going to be coming towards you tomorrow, because anything could happen in between today and tomorrow. So I feel like timing is an iffy thing when it comes to tarot, but ultimately I think this is going to be coming towards you quite quickly because this person has so much passion for you. I think they can't hold this back. I think that they really want to express this, and I think that this could be surprising for you. And that's what's coming to light for you. And this is what, is currently hidden, but I think it's going to be brought to light. I don't think this is going to be hidden for much longer. Very beautiful. I like this energy a lot. Ultimately, very positive reading. I like that. Yeah. So, thank you so much. I hope that this resonated with you, and I hope that this helped you in some way. If this resonated at all for you, please feel free to like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you subscribe to the channel, you can become part of the Hive Collective, because my name's Bee, and bees live in hives. If you subscribe, you can become a part of the Hive Collective and become an honorary bee like me. And yeah, we can be a little community here. And yeah. I hope you stay tuned for the future readings, and I will see you then. Thank you so much. Bye.